Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best CPU for gaming.
Starting at number 5.
AMD Ryzen 7. The AMD Ryzen 7 7800X 3D stands out as the premier choice for gaming enthusiasts, delivering exceptional performance across virtually all games, courtesy of its innovative 3D V-Cache technology. However, its capabilities outside of gaming are somewhat less impressive. For those seeking a versatile processor capable of handling a broader range of tasks, the AMD Ryzen 7 7700X emerges as a compelling alternative within this category, unless one prefers the Intel Core i7-14700K mentioned previously. Though priced on the higher side, it offers a somewhat more affordable option compared to the Ryzen 9 7950X 3D. Potential buyers without an AM5 motherboard should note the necessity for significant additional component upgrades to accommodate the latest AMD Ryzen processors.
Coming at number 4.
AMD Ryzen 9. The AMD Ryzen 9 5900X brings the biggest gen-on-gen jump in a single performance in years, making it a terrific upgrade. This latest release from AMD is not just a stronger processor across the board, but it's also an incredibly powerful processor for gaming and creative work full stop. If you have an AM4 motherboard, this is the processor for you. In 2024, the AMD Ryzen 9 5900X is considerably cheaper than it was when it first hit the scene. While originally costing a mammoth $549, about £420, 760 Australian dollars, you can now find the high-end AM4 hardware for around the $280, about £229 / 330 Australian dollars, mark through retailers such as Amazon. That puts the once leading chip in a whole new light, whether you're upgrading from an older AM4 CPU or building for the first time. You won't get 12 cores and 24 threads cheaper anywhere else.
At number 3.
AMD Ryzen 7. The Ryzen 7000 series has definitely impressed us with its massive generational leap over its predecessor as well as its rival, Intel. Nowhere is that more clear than with the Ryzen 7 7700X, a mid-range-ish chip meant for more serious content creation and gaming performance that easily outperforms the best chips of the previous generation while not costing a fortune. While its content creation chops are decent enough, it still lags the Intel Core i5-12600K in many content creation tasks, so if content creation is your priority, there are better chips out there. If you're looking for gaming though, this is unquestioningly the best gaming processor we've ever tested, and its overall productivity scores and general performance is top-notch.
Number 2 of my list.
AMD Ryzen 5. The AMD Ryzen 5 7600X is hands down one of the finest processors we've ever laid our hands on, thanks to its compelling price and performance, something that isn't always easy to find in the components marketplace. With solid multi-core and phenomenal single-core performance, this chip will be able to cut through almost any productivity task you throw at it, while its gaming chops are fantastic for a chip at this price point. Its creative workload performance is decent enough, but you should really look to a processor with more cores if you're expecting to do much 3D rendering work. To top it all off, this chip doesn't draw a whole lot of power or generate a lot of heat, making it a great choice for smaller PC builds.
And number 1.
AMD Ryzen 9. The AMD Ryzen 9 7950X is easily the best processor on the market right now with incredible performance, energy efficiency, and support for the latest DDR5 and PCIe 5.0 technology. There is no area where the processor doesn't either match or surpass competing chips on the market, and coming in at a slightly lower price point than its predecessor, it is the enthusiast processor to own right now. If there is a single fault with the processor, it's that the new Ryzen 7000 series requires a new AM5 motherboard and doesn't support DDR4 RAM, so you'll need to buy a new expensive RAM kit as well. But given the generational leap here, there's no question that the price is worth it for those who have the means to invest heavily in their system.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.